no rest for the wicked this morning. We're on our way to Cusco from Lima on an early morning flight. Flight time's short, only 1 hour and 15 minutes. However, the views during this flight are quite spectacular over the Andes. Apparently it's one of the most scenic short flight routes in the world. The rise in elevation from Lima, which is at sea level, up to Cusco goes to about 3,400 metres or 11,000 feet approximately. So it's quite a rise in sea level, which takes some getting used to on arrival. It normally takes about 24 to 48 hours to acclimatise, if not assisted by copious amounts of coca tea, which tends to relieve the side effects of the high altitude. A little bit of Inca history as we descend into Cusco. Cusco is a city high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Long ago it was the capital of the Inca Empire, one of the most powerful and advanced civilizations in the Americas. The Inca people believed that the city was created by their first king, Manco Capac, who was sent by the sun god. They called it Cusco, which means centre of the world. In the 1400s, under the great ruler Pachacuti, Cusco became a grand city. It was filled with temples, palaces and stone buildings, built with such skill that the stone still stands today without mortar. The Temple of the Sun, called Kori Karncha, was covered in gold and was the most sacred place in the empire. However, in 1533, Spanish conquerors, led by Francisco Pizarro, they captured the last Inca emperor, took over the city, and built their own churches on top of the Inca buildings. One clear example is the church of San Domingo, which sits on the Inca temple's original walls. Today Cusco is a mix of Inca and Spanish history. Its streets, markets and festivals are full of colour and culture. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a gateway to Machu Picchu. Cusco is not just a city of the past, it's a living reminder of Peru's rich and powerful story. I always had the impression that it was a small market town in the middle of the Andes, however it's a huge, massive, urban, vibrant city.
Muchas gracias por elegir volar con la TAP. Por su seguridad, les solicitamos que permanezcan sentados hasta que la señal de cinturones se apague. Habrá con cuidado los compartimentos superiores, ya que el equipaje pudo haberse movido durante el vuelo.
Known as adult alpaca. It's still really good quality, but it's not the best. The best is just the first sheet, the first car. As the alpacas get older, the diameter of the fiber gets thicker. So after 3, 4, 5 years, they are all meat. They are all meat.
Baby one.
Because the beautiful colors, they are all natural colors. We don't have green, yellow, red alpacas. Just ranging from white, like snow, to black, dark black color.
You know, you see the faces of kangaroos, if you just look at the face,
They look like kangaroo faces, yes. Yes.
there are native Peruvian women
Wild.
making a weaving demonstration.
It's just one color. They are wild.
Hello. Oh, there's one out here.
They are wild. And Inca sacrificed by Puñas. Lots of them.
Soft. Very soft. Look at the back of Rastafarian.
Oh,
It's gorgeous.
I smoking up that in bed during the winter. You are allowed to take pictures of the native Peruvian women. Accessible. This is also a wonderful opportunity. This way, please. Mind the steps, Christy. Mind the steps. Bless you. Mail, you cannot do it online. We accept as part of our lifestyle painted on a wall with an X. The symbol can be anything, can be the face of an Inca emperor, can be a football ball, can be a tool, because we have so many political parties and sometimes the parties appear and disappear, so they have symbols, and instead of saying vote for the salt mines and other places, and from the high plateau we'll have a great view. Ese es humo, no sí, ya te digo. The peaks that you see, there is one to the right covered with glaciers called Sawasirai. The elevation is 5,700 meters. You do both, right meters and feet?
Yeah.
5 meters, the group will understand. Thank you so much.
I'm on music.
Oh,
Okay, shopping.
Bueno, we're leaders here. I can translate this. And we can see a village that will see a colonial from the early 1600s called Taray. Taray, in all these villages, the main activity is farming, but also they breed small herds of animals, sheep, cows, donkeys, pigs, guinea pigs. That is a delicacy in Peru, roasted guinea pig. we'll see. And not today, of course. Is today we should try to light.